Mount.Abu. It is just another hill station if you wish to just relax. But if you explore deeply, you will come across quite a few ancient temples, caves, streams, and a lot of leopard and bear poop. So, let me show you the places I could cover during my trip to Abu and back. I had to go to Nashik first because I had a wedding to attend there. So I took a train to Kalyan and then a cab to Nashik. That's the car I rented from Nashik for my drive to Abu, which is about 700 kilometers or 15 hours away. But I didn't want to do it in one go. I wanted to take a break and see the Gulf of Khambat. And Dahej was one of the places where I could find decent accommodation. So I drove there. After reaching Dahej, I realized it could actually be a great venue for a Chemical Brothers gig because there are at least 1,000 chemical factories here and no public access to this part of the Gulf. The air was thick and smelly due to the toxic fumes, and I wanted to leave this place as soon as possible. So I started looking for another entry point to the Gulf but couldn't find any for at least 80 kilometers. And then something caught my eye. An unconventional Shiva temple by the shore of Gulf of Khambat called Sthambeshwar Mahadev. You can see the approach to the temple looks clear, unlike the previous place where there were only factories. Sthambeshwar Mahadev Mandir. Before we see what the temple is about, let's see how far I can take my car. The Gulf of Khambat, about 200 kilometers long and 20 to 70 kilometers wide at various stretches. This is according to the internet. And the moment I've been waiting for.
हाँ, वहाँ से आता है पूरा पानी। और वो पहले स्टार्टिंग में आता है तो उसमें वो पूरा व्हाइट पानी जैसा बोलते हैं, यहाँ पर घोड़ा बोलते हैं उसके लोकल। हाँ, तो पूरा पानी एक साथ में जाएगा स्पीड में, एकदम स्पीड में आता है। वो बाद में धीरे धीरे पानी भरना स्टार्ट होता है। तो फ्लो में वो पहले बोलते हैं कि वो अंदर जाए ना तो पूरा पानी खींच जाता है वो उन लोगों में। बाद में धीरे धीरे होगा ना तभी भरती आएगी, बाद में अपने आप वो 2-3 घंटे रहेगा, बाद में स्टार्ट वो धीमे धीमे वापस चला जाएगा पानी अंदर लोग।
अच्छा, और यहाँ का पानी जो आप 7 नदियों का कह रहे हैं,
यहाँ पर 7 नदी मिल के आती है वहाँ पर। अच्छा। महिसागर नदी है और साबरमती और ऐसा करके 7 नदी वहाँ पर आगे मिलती है। यहाँ पर
ये पानी एकदम मतलब वहाँ वो जो उसका रूफ है वहाँ तक भरता है?
हाँ, वहाँ तक होता है। हर रोज नहीं आता इतना, मतलब शिवलिंग तो पूरा डूब ही जाता है हर रोज में, तो
हर रोज
अपने आप वो 2 टाइम वो पूरा वो ढक जाता है पानी से, वो बाद में चला जाता है। ये मेरा अकाउंट है ब्यूटी ऑफ नेचर करके, और मैं नेचर की और ये सनसेट वगैरह की फोटो क्लिक करता हूँ। आपको पसंद आए तो फॉलो करना मुझे, ये मेरा पेज है।
So the story goes like this. A demigod named Tarakasura was somewhat convinced that Lord Shiva will never marry and sought a boon that only a child born to Shiva can kill him. Lord Shiva, in some state of mind, granted the boon and slipped into deep meditation. Knowing he is now invincible, Tarakasura began destroying both the earth and heaven. Since no one could kill him, the helpless humans, along with gods and goddesses, somehow managed to convince Lord Shiva to marry. And then Kartikeya was born. As per the boon, he slayed Tarakasura, but had to seek the forgiveness of Shiva because it was his great devotee he had killed. So Shiva pointed at this place and asked him to perform penance by the 5 lingas, one of which is Sthambeshwar Mahadev. Due to high tide, the temple goes underwater twice a day, and from the CCTV, the water level is monitored by the staff. You can see the entry to the temple is clear, but the sanctum sanctorum is still underwater. In about 2 hours, it should emerge.
समर्पयामि।